While getting things set up, let's just check in to make sure everything's looking right. That looks right to me, I think. Alright, see what tournaments are going on. This looks like it's just past the hour, so we may have missed the beginning of them. So I think we can join the bullet one and see how we do. A few minutes late, but so people in first finished 4 games. We have some catching up to do. That's no problem. Just get the first game going. Alright, E4. You should have gone berserk. It's kind of hard to go berserk in bullet games. You only have 30 seconds. I see someone on this side complaining about trying to win on time in bullet games. I think that if you're worried about that, then you probably shouldn't be playing bullet. They can just take that piece, right? It's pinned. Yeah, it's pinned, so I can just take that, and I have to be comfortable. Probably could have gone berserk, but hindsight's always 20/20. Hold on, he opened up here. So then we have mate rook g6 with the discovery. Yeah, he's just got to block, and then that will be it. Oops. Remove it. Alright, good game. Off to a good start. My dog's looking for attention on the side. Let's try going berserk. Might be a mistake, but it makes things interesting. 30 seconds. D4, just controlling space in the center. Alright, it's developing. Pushing his knight around. Developing again. If he takes, I'll take him back. Developing again. He's there, we take, and we're pushing d6. Now it's hard for him to castle. Going here, looking at the b6 square, how he hangs the queen. Interesting. I'll take it. Good game. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can get a few more games. We're already 33rd. Let's see berserk again. D5's got D4, bishop C4. Let's see, he plays knight F6, we're going bishop E7. He takes, we were playing queen D5. Didn't take, we can just push then. He can't play D5. Let's attack again. So this is just kind of like a worse version of other lines against Scotch. So I wouldn't recommend this. Rook over to attack his queen. Castle. He should have played F4 first. That's alright. Now we get to attack. So you only have 19 seconds left. It's going here. Let's go here. Let's go here. A little bit tricky, but also just going to D6. Just a nice square for a knight to live on. Yeah, I'm going to figure out to open up his king. Maybe. Yeah, now we're in on this diagonal though. Let's go to F6. Maybe F5, bishop H6. Time's getting even, which is the most important thing. But this is going to be tougher to stop F5, bishop H6 is the plan. There's the first part of it. Second part of it. Yep, good game. Alright, we're right in there now. We're already in 15th place. 14 minutes left. These are 1-minute games. It's pretty quick. Go berserk one more time. I wouldn't have gone there, but he's playing d5 and stuff like that. We're making it work. Pretending we wanted to do it. Do f3 now, even really pretending we wanted to do it. Oh, now it's good. e5. We're suddenly doing fine now. Can't play takes, unfortunately, so he would check me and win the queen. But that's alright, where you can kind of develop and then castle queenside probably. You watch the f4 square. His king is looking a little bit vulnerable. He castles queenside, his king's wide open. Attacking both pieces at the same time. That's actually a little bit of trouble for me. Gotta be cautious. Be very careful. h3. I think the bishop's trapped at least. Alright, not quite. Yeah, he's gonna attack, so we have 8 seconds left. You're taking my rook. You know, okay, fine. Pawn takes. Still have some kind of a chance of attacking here. Let's go over. Yeah, this is probably over. Maybe going berserk this time was a little bit over the top. Yeah, good game. I think we're a little bit too crazy there, maybe. But you never know. We're still in there. There's 12 minutes left. It's like half the time in the tournament. Let's see, the people in first have 25 points, and we have, what, 10, I think? Seriously, to win some games. Push it, I can, I have to. Trying to gain some space. Pin here so he can't take me. Bishop d2 makes sense. Go. Can we do here? Can you take this knight? Maybe could have. So let's get out of there. We have h6 coming. En passant, make this pawn weak. Now he's bring our pieces back, castle queenside, and eventually attack this pawn. Rook here is a strange move. Doesn't really accomplish all that much. Still going after the e-pawn. Sure. Should be a little bit careful. Okay, I can go here and double up. f6, predict my g7. I'm also covering this square. See, knight takes, knight takes. I think we're winning a pawn here. We're winning a pawn. Now we're going to try to trade rooks and then win this endgame of a pawn. Yeah. Okay. So I need to make sure my pawns are good now. So this double makes it a little bit harder. But eventually his king's gonna have to move back. I'm going to d4. Right now, I'm definitely better as he fixed my pawns. I'm going to d4. There's the idea. She started pushing. Alright, good game. Yeah, we actually had 34 seconds. We had to think a little bit. What do I do? I was kind of an autopilot. I'm not sure what opening I'm playing. Guess some sort of a Roy Lopez. At least I'm stopping from castling. Queenside at least. Let's go here. If he castles, we'll take his knight. Not anymore. So it's probably unnecessary. It doesn't really do anything. Except for hang a pawn. Now we can do this. He takes, weakens here. I think I'm taking. Rook takes, fine. Attacking the d pawn. Maybe that's smart if he Takes or is taking back. See, rook takes, queen there, check. I don't think he's got much of an attack. Or he checks me, I just go king h8. So we'll find out. Now I like my position, right? It's even, I'm going here. I think my plan is I'm going to get my king here, I'm going to push these pawns, get a pass pawn on the queen side, and then he's going to have to rush his king over to address the pass pawn. And then in that time, I'm just going to take these kingside pawns. So let's see what plan happens. We're solidifying our king here. Pushing these pawns. Yeah. Play b6. I could. I don't think it's necessary, though. Oh, now we're just definitely winning. Gonna get the king into the corner. Oops. Uh-oh. Alright, we're on time. It's a little bit too slow, but yeah, it's just solid, regular chess. Going berserk is not a good strategy in these situations. Strange move. Not sure what this guy's going for. Just going here, attacking. Go here, attacking this pawn. I want to give up. I think I can even just give up my knight, right? Let's get our other rook over, block my running away. Take here. Certainly check him, why not? What do we do now? I know we're just winning, but I like to play as accurately as possible. Take here. Check him, I guess. He didn't have to go my knight. Maybe that's a little bit too fancy. This is fine. Coming here. Uh-oh, playing too slow. Maybe. Okay. That's the strategy. I tried too hard to defend. Oh, and I'm going to lose on time after all that. Oh, no, I'm going to play h5. All right. Good game. I'm calling it. I think it's over. All right. Let's play faster next time. Let's not let that happen again. So we're going to play fast. Should d6. Sure, e5's coming. e4, just castle, then knight takes. Pin for now, then. Back bishop g6, maybe. Alright, covering this square. Okay, just getting our knight, bring another defender over. Bishop g6. Let's get a rook to this file, maybe. Oh, he took, okay. Should have played knight takes actually a lot better. So we're going to play g5 and knight g6 just to make up for it. And knight takes is better, so then I can go to f4. Or we can go here too, turning check of some sort. His bishop covered the square. Did hang this pawn, but he didn't take it. Now what? We do have a nice position, but now what do we do? Let's go here, defending the pawn. Look at this on a whim. I don't love it though. Oh, I love that move. do enjoy that. Go back. Takes. Gotta improve this knight somehow. I got king off this file. This knight is so bad. I might just sack it. It couldn't go anywhere. Didn't take. I see. He's threatening h. Let's play g6, king g7. Let's get our king out of danger. No need to take any chances. Don't want to lose another winning game. Push here at the discovery. Yep. It's got to go right. Would have been made a good game. Where are we? 17th. Yeah, really that one. We shouldn't have gone berserk in third game, or whatever it was, fourth game, and then we should have just played more simply, not trying to do something fancy, and made the other guy. So for right now, this knight's going to problem. I don't want to take it though. This bishop's not doing anything. So actually, let's go here. Try to play b5. This pawn is hanging. I should have taken that. It's all right. Queen d6 over to the b5 pawn. b4. I mean, and I get knight takes. Let's move our knight back. Yeah, take there, sure. Still pinned though. I'm not sure we can make anything out. We can try though. Take there. I can't really do bishop b6. Your knight here as a pawn takes. If his queen takes, he's losing his knight. Get my bishop over here be great, but it's not easy. So I need for this pawn to move somehow. And I don't really see that happening. Oh yeah, he can't just take there, can he? Well, that's alright. They're going to take this pawn. I guess we can trade queens. Now I'm going after the e pawn. Put our bishop here. It's not so great. Gotta watch out. Okay, with trading rooks thing. This is not the prettiest position though. Oops. I should have definitely taken that. Oops. Oh, I see. That's smart. Is that oh, stalemated me? Really? I assumed I lost. Alright, I'll take it. So you can get one more game before the tournament ends. Let's see if we can get one more game before the tournament ends. We did. So, I mean, this is time to go to berserk just because there's such little time left in the tournament that if we both played a long game, that the game wouldn't even count. So let's see if we can get a few more points. G4 trade. There, let's get our rook, trying to get his rook point to his king. Attacking the queen, okay, sure. Garley's pointed at his king. F4. Takes, we're definitely taking back. Taking there, hitting his knight. Maybe rook there. Rook there would have been better. Just push our pass pawn. Okay, we can defend this pass pawn now. I think we're still good. His pawns are so strong. Sure, he takes the bishop, I just push. And he can't really. Check him a few times. just take his pawns. Oh. Okay. I think it's the turn is over anyway. Alright, that's pretty fun. Let's see if we can get in one before it starts this time, so we don't have to catch up. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do this bullet tournament. From the beginning, so let's not go too nuts with the Berserk games. And not try to play too fancy. Hey! Diego Var, how you doing? Just doing another hourly bullet tournament. This time we're actually getting in the beginning. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Today, Thursday, this week is moving at a weird pace. I can't believe it's almost the weekend now. Last Thursday was Thanksgiving though, wasn't it? It feels like it was forever ago. It's great. Is there anything interesting for Thanksgiving? This is the first year I had to cook all the food myself, and it was exhausting, but it was very rewarding to eat everything. And then I had leftovers forever. One minute left. I really wanted to play music during these streams, but I've heard of people getting banned for playing music. So I might just risk it this time. I don't know. Does anyone know how that works? Well, if my stream suddenly cuts out, then you'll know what happened. Now here's what we're gonna do. It's not my. We're gonna start a chess themed. I'm sure the chess themed playlist. I think I've told this story before, but I used to play chess at a Carl's Jr. And there's a fast food restaurant. It's called Hardee's in the Midwest. And the chess was held there for some reason. I think it was held there as the location was free. And every week they played the same music over and over again. And so I just heard these songs on repeat, basically. When I was trying to focus on chess, and they've embedded themselves in my mind. So I feel like by listening to them, I get better at chess. And these are far from my favorite songs, but in my mind, these are chess songs. So let's sit back and enjoy the Carl's Jr. playlist.
10, 9, 8,
Make it
7,
yeah, this is
6,
my least favorite
5,
of all of them.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Least favorite song for the playlist. But I guess it was popular, I don't even know, like 7 years? How many years ago was it? Maybe 7 years ago, I guess this was a big hit, so they played it every single week at Carl's Jr. over and over again. I used to do pretty well at those tournaments, so we'll see if it actually improves our play. Alright, we got a Caro-Kann. So D6, D3, we're playing G4. Actually, takes isn't really what people usually play. Thinking push here as if these knight takes are taking his queen. Okay, let's go here. Let's just mess things up. Or mess up his pawns. So I think I'm going bishop here. He takes my knight. I'm okay with it. I also had bishop d4 to avoid that altogether. Alright, we're taking. You'd be threatening. Alright, going here now. Right, just bishop's in a strong location. Let's move our king over, get enough trouble. Alright, we need to go here. I was thinking controlling lines point to his king. Alright, we can open up discovery, so we gotta move away. Also, this brings a lot of pressure against this knight, which is pinned to his king. God, I haven't heard this song in years. I forget how bad it is. I don't know. If anyone's a fan of the song in the chat, I'm apologizing for making fun of it so much. Let's do knight takes. Yeah, I think we can do rook takes. The knight's defending. Do have to be cautious, though. Can't do it. Actually, I may have pinned myself. Do have queen here, though. Right, is that queen takes, rook takes, and our rook's defending the knight. Rook takes. Oh, I gotta be careful. Actually, I gotta be very careful. Did knight f3 check? I think I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I kind of messed this one up. I was playing too slow anyway. Alright, let's get back into the first game. I should have won that one. Maybe, I don't know. I was playing too slow though. Which that happens all the time in Bullet. You play the first few moves really slowly, really accurately, and so you get a winning position, but then you spend all your time working on that winning position. You know, that's enough of this song. Let's see what's next in the playlist. Okay, this is another classic. Another iconic song from that time period. Bishop takes, queen d6, e5. This song I don't hate as much. I think it's kind of just is what it is. Not the most exciting song in the world, I'd say, but it was more bearable. And the best thing was it wasn't distracting, so actually focus on your chess games. Gotta watch. So lose a pawn. I think we can do is it takes, bishop takes, queen takes. We have f6, I think, pinning the queen to the knight. I think that just gives up a knight, right? So now let's not play really slowly and blow it. Let's actually just, it's g3, we sack though. We can sack. Threatening check, which would lead to mate. Alright, you can go over. Still threatening check, which would lead to mate. And even if he goes there, we can sack. I'm thinking we just check him. And we go back. Okay, let's play f6. F, H, a6. Trading rooks, I guess. Why not? Let's try to trade queens. So we can trade queens is just pretty. Oh, you know, I had bishop d5. The discovery. Alright, fine. Here we go. That's just whatever. Okay. Alright, I'm just doing this. We're gonna win on time. Yep. Again. This song's not so bad. It's boring though. I don't know. What do we get now? I think this is the only song from that time period that kind of stayed popular. This one's. They play this one all the time. Oops. Well, alright, worked out anyway. Guess we're both playing fast. Pinning it, we're playing bishop d6, knight e7. Queen d7, we're going to castle queenside. Okay, now we get the idea of getting our pawn to g4. Get our rook over, g4, g5. I'm taking. Yeah, g4, g5, still the idea. Queen takes is fine. G4 is coming and his king's going to be opened up. That's the main idea. I honestly remember this. I have not volunteered listened to this song in a very long time. It's not terrible. You just take that one for free and this one for free. Alright, let's go back. I remember the thing about this song is that a distracting music video. And you know, I think what's that band called? The one song called Kids, you know, the monsters in it. They played that one there sometimes too. Because they had TVs that would play the music videos too. So if the music videos were distracting, that was the worst. You couldn't actually focus on your games. But I think it was a really weird time control. It was like 13 minutes and a 3-second delay or something like that. So it was a little bit longer, but it was still fast, like a rapid time control. But I think this is a distracting video. Anyway, I wonder what's even going on here. I think we're fine. We're up a pawn. He's probably going to get it back, but we're going to still be looking at this pawn. The isolated pawn here is going to be pretty weak. So I think it's developed. If he takes here, it's fine. We get the open file towards his rook. He didn't. Yeah, so he's going to be attacking this pawn. I think we just take that right now. Now the knight's undefended. Let's go all the way back. Just play it safe. Bishop's hanging if we can take it. Now he noticed. Bishop d4, kind of probably out is attacking the queen. Does it double up our rooks? God, I really want this game to end so I can change the song if I had enough of this one. Should play his knight here if I want to be tricky. He doesn't want to be tricky. Still doubling up. Let's go here, just go for a cheapo. Work. Oh, the song's over, I think. What do we got next? Which one's this? What is this one? Oh, I know what it is. Okay. This one came later on. This one's later on in the history of Carl's Jr. This is around the end. God, I can just vividly remember eating there. It's actually, it used to be Carl's Jr. / like green burrito or something like that, and they served so I used to always get a burrito there. And they shut that part of it down. It was always kind of disgusting, but it was better than nothing. And they used to have like their own like salsa bar there, and the salsa would be pretty good. But in hindsight, who knows how well they took care of everything. You know, I feel like, oh, what happened? What happened? Where'd the game go? Where'd it go? Oh shoot, I don't know. That's weird. I've done that before by mistake. Let's okay. Guess we got stuff pointed as king. Maybe not the most solid, but rook h3, rook g3 is coming. Let's do it. Rook h3. If he takes here, I guess we're playing rook d1. He didn't. So rook g3, attacking the g pawn. Let's get our rook over, I'm thinking. Go here, maybe? Rook takes. Let's try to start something. Am I down material? Only down a pawn somehow. He moved. Oh, shoot. I didn't even notice. Down time, which is the biggest factor right now. Let's retreat. I think I want to get my bishop somewhere else. Like g5. Alright, attacking here, and then he moves it. We're taking this pawn. The bishop. We're going to take here, possibly. Or maybe queen g6. Oh, it's free. Alright, now we're mating. Good game. I feel like songs that time, but it's pretty repetitive. Right? It's kind of the same thing over and over again. It does bring back good memories, though. I just like that Carl's Jr. 16 minutes left. We're rising the ranks. We're really just one game behind the people in first. So, okay, this guy's could be foolish, but I saw his ratings lower, so we're trying to go berserk. This could be the hubris game. You know, a smart move would have just been to play full time, play slowly, accurately, and hopefully win. But you know, so far this is just fine. I don't want to trade queens. I just want to push and attack. So push again, maybe. Let's push here, open his king up. Gonna go here, still things are open. Oh shoot, good. Gotta watch this square, so we play h6. Oh god, I meant to play to g6. I meant to play g3. I mean, this is probably the end. I meant to play queen g3. You know, you never know for sure. You never know for sure, but I suspect I'm going to lose this one. It's a sneaking feeling. Yeah, I suspect even stronger now. You know, this one might be the song that's most popular now. That's from Carl's Jr. time period. That's unfortunate. that game was unfortunate. I think Queen G3 had a really nice position too. So we're doing Knight C6, Knight F6. This is actually the right move, Bishop B5. A lot of people don't play it, but that's the best move to do in this position. I'm not sure I take it. C5. Alright, go here. This Rook C8, maintaining things. Oh, it's like Bishop E7. King F7 is actually not terrible. So we can just castle manually now. And he waits a little bit of time. Is he checking me, maybe? Could go up. That seems really bad, though. So I guess we're going back this way. He has this. Our knight is okay. Knight's dividing the pawns. He's probably playing rook takes, or he's playing knight takes. Okay. Let's just go here, cutting off the pin. We actually have bishop c4. If he doesn't stop that somehow, he can still put bishop c4. So if he's not careful and moves his knight, then this bishop will be hanging. And I see now if I play queen takes, he's playing rook e8. That's clever. Whatever, we're not going to let it happen though. If I could play h6, that'd be nice. So, okay, letting us play h6. Just get our king out of the way, also bring our rook into the attack. Queen's defending this checking square. So I think we can just, yeah. I think we sorted ourselves out. Protecting the f2 pawn. Just check him around a little bit. Yep, good game. 12 minutes is plenty of time. And we are 6 points away from first. That's doable. Oh, and this guy just lost, so actually we get a shot at it now. We're just gonna get paired to somebody. Let's try to win. Yeah, bishop g5, f4, just controlling some space in the center. Knight f3. Maybe e5, don't do it immediately though. We can just develop queen d2. Let's push here. e5 is coming, but it doesn't have to come immediately. h3 is probably happening. Yeah, h3 kind of has to take. Bishop takes, we attacking the knight and get our rook to the center. Now e5 is coming. e5, we actually still can't quite do it, so let's stop b4 at least. Let's try bishop here. I'm not sure if it does anything. Still going to play e5. Alright, fine. Let's support the bishop g6. And now e5 is coming. e6 is pretty good. Don't have to do it immediately, but it's still pretty good at weakening the g6 pawn. Now I'll play e6 if I get the opportunity. Still do it if I get the opportunity. Now we can play. Yeah. I think pawn takes or rook takes. I think pawn takes. Forget I added all these songs. I forgot they're in there. Yes. Yeah, this takes me back. I feel like this is like I think I'm attacking. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have let him do that. This is sort of a mid-time period song, around the middle of the glory days, I think, when things were established. It's a good player base. That's what this song represents to me. Okay, good to take there. Oh shoot, played a little bit too slowly. That's alright, that was a nice game. We just played a little bit too slowly. Maybe, I think after this we'll try playing in a 3-minute or 5-minute tournament, a little more time. I feel like playing Berserk is more fun there too, as you have like a minute and a half is plenty of time, or 2.5 minutes is more than enough time. Yeah, just play solid and try to win. Yep. Simple. We gotta go back. We're castling. Maybe to chase our way. Maybe that's a mistake, but his king is so open that the only reason it's a mistake is now he has ways of attacking my king. If he castles kingside, but his king is so open, he can't really do that. Now we take here, and I think we're doing pretty well. Reverse up a piece. Yes, king's wide open. Yeah, this is pretty good. Let's get our knight here. I'd like to do that, but the knight's defending. Let's get another piece over there. Alright, now we're doing it. I feel like this song wasn't that perfect. It wasn't very creative with its lyrics. Alright, I am going to take 1 second. Hey, can I show the dog? Like, give me 1 second. Back in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Alright, okay. Sorry about that. Apple Snap, you're still there. You know what the Carl's Jr. playlist is, I think. We're revisiting songs from the glory days of playing chess at Carl's Jr. You're the dog saying hello. Let's see, which song is it? Oh, I think this is one of my personal favorites. I think it's the first song that I'd ever heard that was so much about getting married. Right on it. This one also had a very distracting music video. It's about people getting married in a barn. And I think my dog doesn't really like it. Maybe he just wants to dance. Yeah, this one was very distracting. When it came on, I couldn't focus on my games at all. Well, see, we actually haven't gotten to my favorite one yet. My absolute favorite one hasn't come yet. Actually, I'm just remembering there are two pretty good ones. This one and two others really are all kind of the top of my tier list in terms of Carl's Jr. songs. To really sing along? Want to sing along? No. Okay. What are you doing? What am I doing? Give me my pieces. Oh, this is fine. Opening his king up. Actually, what's he doing about this? Oh my god. Yeah, what's he doing about queen takes h3? Oh, no, you're crazy. You're crazy, my friend. You are crazy. You are crazy. Yeah, if you like what you're seeing, oh my god, feel free to follow. Probably stream around this time every year. Go check it out. I see. Clever. If we went here, he could take my knights. He's pinned my king. So he's going to move our king over. Then we're going here. Then it's like bishop takes. Yeah, fine. Let's defend. Let's just play this very safe. No need to take any chances, is what I'm saying. Take any chances whatsoever. No chances. I'd like to see a wholesome song getting married. And the lyrics is daddy's stinking from the booze. Don't know about that. All right, we're still in there. I think ninth. We had two unfortunate losses. One was our fault. We went berserk when we shouldn't have. I think it's such a tempting feature. The other one was played too slowly. We had a nice position to play too slowly. All right, sure. Castle, he takes it back. Yeah, this is really good now. It's nice. Let's go here. Nice position. Nice diagonals towards his king. Just at knight h6 now. Let's see what song we have. Okay, here we go. This song I associate with the other one. Maybe this is the counterpoint, perhaps, of the Tie the Knot song. So we heard one opinion. Let's hear the other opinion. Yeah, this song, I think when I heard it, I thought it was the most embarrassingly bad song I'd ever heard in my life. I might felt bad for whoever wrote it, but who knows? It has grown on me over the years, though. You know, I think that happens sometimes. You hear something, it's just so ridiculous. Who could ever like this? But then you hear it over and over again, and then you realize that you're the exact person who's going to end up liking it. So, interest in your opinions on the music? We can compare. This is the random Carl's Jr. assortment. We can try my own music. I'll be disappointed if you like the random assortment more than that, but I would understand. My dog is just going nuts on the side. What happened here? I think I traded when I shouldn't have traded, and that's what went wrong. We can still try to salvage this, but it's not good. It's not good at all. However, we're still playing. I don't think we're ready to resign yet. So we still have some pawns. At least for now, we have some pawns. Don't want to trade. Should have pushed theirs to make me trade. This is pretty rough. God, these lyrics are so bad. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose. Alright, good game. How much time do we have? We have 18 points. Not great. Yeah, we're kind of out of the running. We could come in the top 10 still if we get a few good wins. But we're not that far out of it. Should I finish drawing? I am looking forward to playing slightly longer games. I was playing some rapid the other day, 10-minute games, and I enjoyed that. Especially using the mouse, it's hard for me. I'm so used to playing with using my fingers. I'm so used to playing on mobile. I would have gone berserk just for the sake of it. But, you know, I'm definitely happy getting faster with the mouse. But this is the worst, easily the worst part of the song. Maybe the worst part of any song ever written. Feel free to disagree with me, but yeah. That was the point where I just wondered who wrote this song. Does anyone know who the artist is? Are they still making music? Maybe we can investigate that afterwards. And I'm sure whoever wrote it made a lot of money off this song, right? If it was a big enough hit to be played at Carl's Jr., then they must have made a good amount of money off of it, so who am I to judge? So what's been happening in this game? I guess I'm just getting my pieces to the center. I'm kind of attacking the f7 pawn. This bishop's in a pretty nice location. I'm just getting my rook to the center. Oh, this part also is when we can appreciate this moment. Let's hear it. Let's just appreciate this part of the song for a minute. It's the robot part of it. Okay. That was that. What's this one? What is this one? I know what song this is. Yeah, I know what song this is. That sounds funny. This is one of the later songs, I think. This is one of the later ones, but it's a big hit. Really big hit. I think I'm going to be winning this one on time. Let's just not screw it up. No, I think if I took it would have gone back. So, okay, we're taking there. We're going to get this one. Is the tournament over? All right. That was a fun one. We did go berserk less, I think was in our favor, but we played a little bit too slowly, I'd say. All right, let's get into a longer tournament. Let's get in this 3-minute one. Okay, wants to come up. He doesn't actually want to come. He just wants to play. He's got a latte toy. I'll take a kick out of the song. It's all about someone having a heart attack, which seems in poor taste to me, but yeah. Yeah, this feels good. It hurts so bad. What he's referring to is his heart attack that's hurting a lot. So, it's not about being like heartbroken. It's about being a literal heart attack. It seemed like an odd choice to me. I feel like why are they still showing the entry requirements? Once you're past the requirements, why do I need to see this? Right? I have to be proud of myself that I played more than 15 Blitz games. This seems strange to me. I don't know why they're showing that there. Oh, here's the rap part of the song. I just missed it. We must be almost through the playlist at this point. We haven't gotten to arguably my favorite song. Oh, this is going in random order. I'm just going to jump right to it. After this, we're going to skip to something different. But yeah, this one's another hit. Well, so we'll let it play out for a minute. Okay, it's going to get interesting. This song's about getting arrested on your first date.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
All right, good luck.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, we're get a full 3 minutes now instead of 1 minute. So let's use the time wisely. E6, D5's coming. Alright, sure, taking back. I swear everyone in the live chat plays the exchange variation for some reason. Let's pin it. Alright, we're going back. Again, at H3 is not a mistake, but I just like it because my plan is to castle queenside. And I want to get my pawn to G4. And so H3 lets me attack your king. Although the way he's playing, he might be planning on castling queenside as well. Let's take it one move at a time. Either way, our idea is the same. Queen D7, castles queenside. I'm just going through the plan. A3. Yeah, he's probably castling queenside now. Castling queenside first, though. I think this song. I'm not sure who the target audience is. Is that a common story to fall in love in the back of a cop car? Bishop here. I think I like this. We're attacking the knight. Bishop takes, pawn takes. This knight doesn't have anywhere great to go. Is G5 covered his escape square? Pawn takes, pawn takes. I don't want to do that. Let's just take here. So I like this pawn. It limits him. It also forces it. Yeah, forces him to go somewhere unpleasant. Alright, going here, getting ready to play F4. Can't do it immediately, but we got stuff like knight D4. Thinking rook f8 first. Maybe knight here, knight takes f4, maybe. I'm not sure how good that is, though, but we can still keep our knight here, no problem. So right now, knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. We don't have enough defenders on it. The extra time advantage. I think this is pretty nice. What am I worried about? Maybe c4, c5 is an idea that he could have. If I go here, if I go here, c4, knight takes e3. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see, though. We do have. Oh, we can't quite do our knight there. All right, that is the Carl's Jr. experience. So I give everybody a break from that for a minute. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing. What is my strategy? I think this is not bad. This bishop's actually kind of strong. These Sonnet pawns are on light squares, and these dark squares are open. So if I had to trade it, it's not that bad. But also, I gotta be careful with the knight from g6. I was thinking queen e7 is not bad, chasing the knight out, but the knight g6 is unpleasant. Okay, so he just wants to play. Alright, fine. Give it to me. Okay. Whenever I actually try to play with him, he runs away. Drop time. Play f5, right? Yeah, definitely. This is the whole idea. And if we're taking, we're hitting the queen. So I think we're just winning a piece. Let's see if he hasn't been clever in response. I think we're just winning a piece. Yeah, that attacks the queen, so that's alright. I guess my knight moves and then he plays c5. As if bishop takes c5, it's going to be pinned. So you watch this. I retreat. He goes c5, is playing bishop takes. So pawn takes, queen takes, rook takes, and we'd be alright there. Is anybody watching have any preference in music? I could put something, viewer requests. Otherwise, let's put on my other playlist, which is very different, very different from that. As I hear my dog singing. Yeah, there he goes. It's not my favorite song in the world, but I do hear it all the time. Is he doing pinning? Just defend. I kind of got to figure to straighten things out. Just this center is very strong, but at the same time, we're up a piece. I can just take this as if he takes back. We're taking his knight. Yeah, queen takes. Now things are far more comfortable. Let's go d6, threatening queen f5 check. I'm already moved away. All right, knight here check. If we trade queens, then we're just comfortably winning this. Or if we win the queen, they're even more comfortable winning this. All right, back to the tournament. Good game. Actually, our pawns in the center that made that game good. Do you go berserk? Let's not go berserk. Let's try not going berserk, at least for the first half of the tournament. And then if we're way behind, then we won't. Because it's more important to get a win streak than to go berserk. But then if you can go berserk with a win streak, that's the best. So h3, starting bishop g4. We want to play d4. Yeah, e5 is a common move here. So whatever, let's develop slowly but surely. I don't have to take. I can go here. Then I can threaten to take. So rook takes or pawn takes. If I play pawn takes, queen, let's do rook takes. It's kind of ugly, but we are hitting this pawn now. Still hitting this pawn. d4 is the idea. I don't think we can do it immediately. d4, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Yeah, I can't quite do it immediately. But it's certainly an idea. Let's go here. Bishop takes, queen takes, we take here. Now we're going for knight e4. I can just take it, right? I gotta be cautious. Knight takes, rook takes. Do you have any good discoveries? You know, I do have bishop takes, knight e4 as well. Queen takes, rook takes. Bishop e7 he's got to do to defend the bishop and the c pawn. Actually, I kind of like that better. Keep up the pawn, but then get a better position. Queen takes, rook takes. At bishop e7, we play rook d7, going after the b pawn, and threatening maybe knight takes e5, knight takes, rook takes bishop. So threatening bishop and this pawn. That's the whole idea. Bishop e7, I think, has got to happen to defend the c pawn. Then we're doing rook d7, attacking this with the b pawn, and also threatening knight takes e5. Yep. So now rook d7. Now what's he going to do about it? Could do f5. Maybe he didn't do f5. He goes there. I think we're just taking here. Do we move our rook here? I don't see any harm in attacking the knight. He's going to play rook c8 or something. Then we'll trade, and at least when we take back, then he won't have his rook on the b file. I think we do have to take. With the two saying rook takes, but I don't think it really goes anywhere. Rook takes, knight takes e5. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, sure, let's get our rook over. Do have to be aware of f5. But I just retreat, and that seems alright. Need to go back here. So I went here, he had e4, chasing my knight away. He's not careful in playing rook d7. This move's pretty annoying. Gotta go back, I guess this is our plan, and playing to d5. Alright, I guess it's happening. Knight there. We do have to watch out for f4 though. So it's he's playing knight d6, just do b3. Alright. We'll get our knights back into the game. We just don't want to rush it. We also have knight d2, knight e4. Yeah, knight. I should like knight e2. It covers the f4 squares. Then we go. Yeah, b3. It's fine. Okay with trading. Now, once he takes back, well, this pawn's a pass pawn now, which helps out a little bit. Okay, we can go here. King e2, then he checks us, so maybe g3 first, still covering the square. He takes us, that's fine. Do f4 check. This gives him a pass pawn though. Just go here, limiting his pawns. Gotta be careful. We could just check him. It doesn't hurt anybody. Check him and come back. Now we do have king. Alright, move our king here now. So we have the idea of c4. We have to be cautious because this bishop's now pinning the knight to our king. So we do have the idea of c4. Not sure how good it is though. We also have f3. Actually, I like f3, right? The pawn takes, king takes knight. And he pushes, we're just playing king e2 and getting there in plenty of time. And do knight takes, check on top of everything else. I think we're just pretty comfortable. Get her. Didn't have to give that pawn away. Good thing he didn't take it. And now this should be close to being over. Just push this one more time. Just keeping everything solid. Make sure to lose on time. Oh no, I meant to do. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Actually, I saw it right as I was doing it. I was too late. I should have run to a bishop or something. That's unfortunate. We're still on there, though. We have plenty of time. So we could come back from that. In fact, let's go berserk this time. Trying to make up for it. D5. She goes here first. Now we can, I think, play more. Actually, that's a mistake. Just take this pawn. It's a good thing he didn't. Let him take it again once. So he's kind of playing what I usually play, except his plan is not to castle on the queen side. So whatever, just developing. This pawn gives a target, and the knight's on c3 because his pawn can't be on c3. And so the d pawns are always a little bit weaker. I don't really want to let him take my bishop. Knight here, knight takes bishop, I don't care about that. We're just developing. Yeah, take this way. Yeah, so now what? Could play bishop b6, c5 maybe. To play fast. Knight b6, knight c4, maybe knight b6, knight c4 is not so bad. Especially get to throw queen d6 in there, getting the h2 pawn. Let's throw it in. Just to see what is he going to do about it. Yeah, okay. So king's a little bit compromised now. Queen b4 is kind of nice. I think bishop a5 first. Oh shoot, I kind of trapped my queen in, didn't I? Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So we're right here. This is not great. However, like queen takes here with a check. Going back. Threatening e4. Still threatening e4. Get the e4, get the piece back. There's e4. Alright, we get the piece back. Yeah, we get the piece back. We take for taking his queen. 34 seconds, but that should be more than enough as long as I play fast. Okay, we're not trading queens, so I get to play more aggressively. We're attacking the f3 pawn, that's the idea. Okay, make sure my queen doesn't get trapped. Let's just go here. Bishop here, trap my queen. No, as then I'll have f5 as an escape square. Queen f5 is an escape square. Queen f5. Now h3, maybe. Just trying to play aggressively. He goes back. Even if he doesn't, he's got to move his bishop somewhere. Then, yeah, let's go here. Just play as aggressively as possible. Knight e5 is coming. Rook takes fine. Okay, we're going here now. We're going to get the f3 pawn. So attacking the bishop, I want to check him here. Actually, no, we do. We do have knight check. It's a pawn takes. We have knight e4, getting the queen. Let's see if we can play that. We do. We can play it. It goes king g1, then what? Takes pawn, maybe? Is it rook takes, queen takes, and then our queen is covering the e8 square? Alright, so we do have material now. Good thing we're defending the knight. Just noticed that. It's an added perk of our move. Knight's coming here. Do have to play fast though. We only have 16 seconds. Oh, too bad. It's not 100% over yet though, but certainly shouldn't have let that happen. You know, we might be able to pull it off. Attacking the bishop at least. Take it back. Knights can be tricky. You never know. The pushes we're taking is, okay, we don't want to trade pieces. This is hide our knight away. It's not the best square for the knight, but at least, okay. Now we gotta trade. Gotta try to hold on to this pawn as much as I can. Alright, I think our chances are dwindling. However, you never know. Kinda know, though. Got a suspicion. Alright. Maybe going berserk is a little bit too ambitious. Although we were actually winning, but I wish we didn't have enough time to think. What do these wins mean? Anybody know? Let's play this game more relaxed. Your full time takes knight c3. Yeah, bishop d2, bishop takes, e4, knight e5. This line's good for white. I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do, but I know this line's good for white. Knight takes, pawn takes, played queen takes. I think people don't usually play queen takes. So I can play e6 right now, right? E3, yeah, e6, attacking the bishop and opening this pawn to the g7 square. And now we're at the very least up the exchange, but this is, oh, if he plays like this, we definitely are just winning. He should have left his knight on g8 and play f6 maybe. Either way, this is, we're just up a rook. I don't know about g6, I just don't think we have to castle. I think that pawn's free. Could castle right now as our bishop's defending the e2 square. Just make sure I don't do anything stupid. Now we can take. So he plays knight takes, we're playing rook e1, pins to his king. Yep. Okay. I'll take it. I guess we're still in there. 37 minutes is a lot of time. Let's just try to string some wins together. That's been our problem. We haven't been able to string any wins together. Let's just see how we can do. We have plenty of time. We go berserk a couple times. Then we'd definitely be in there. But let's wait until, how about this? Let's wait until there are 15 minutes left in the tournament. We'll see where we are if we have to go berserk. Oh, this guy's going berserk back. It only makes sense. I don't need the extra time. Alright, we've got a Scotch Gambit sort of position. h6. I wonder if I've played this guy before. I haven't played something like h6. It's just kind of a waste of time in the opening. It's not necessary. Here we're going to play queen b3 now, targeting the f7 pawn. It's actually kind of hard for him to defend now. Pawn takes, probably going to check me. We can check him back. I think bishop b7. Then we think bishop b5, but he didn't go there. So I think pawn takes. I don't see anything wrong with pawn takes. It's like b4. I'd be aware of b5. This just seems pretty comfortable. You can play rook over, pinning to his king. At pawn takes and play knight takes, just gets another piece developed. I'd love to teleport a knight to d6, but I don't think I can really do that right now. I'd love if he went there, the discovery, but I think we're going queen back. Yeah, targeting the f7 pawn, which is once again pretty hard for him to defend. I think he kind of has to do bishop. Yeah, bishop e6. Queen, if we are threatening queen g6 checks, it's pinned. Let's play more for the novelty than for anything else. It's pinned. Go back here, and now we can threaten to take this pawn. We can do pawn takes and e5 maybe. But we're in a pretty comfortable position. You gotta remember playing that I went berserk, so I do only have 34 seconds left. No, I can't take it. He checked me there. Almost got me. But nice defending the rook, so I don't have to worry about rook d8. Just go back, take. He takes me. Otherwise, I'm just developing my bishop somewhere. Yeah, I do like my bishop and then pushing the pawns in the center. Go here. Okay, gotta be cautious. Gotta play fast. Pushing. Playing c5. Just worried for a second my king's in danger, but my king's pretty safe. His king on the other hand, we have this file open. Now we're threatening d5. Sure, rook takes. Let's pull back. I want to play rook takes, but we're just playing solid. That's the only game plan, is playing solid, not losing. Pushing, we're going to check him a lot. That is a classic way to not lose, and check him a lot. Yep. Simple. No need to do anything too crazy. Should we go? No, let's go berserk or white. It makes more sense. Just play simple chess. c5, knight at c6 is coming. Bishop d6, playing for e5. I know he's going to make it boring. Gotta be careful. I really don't like playing against the Dutch sort of opening. I can do this with my knight here. Then I think I'm going to play g6 at some point. I can do g6 right now. I do a knight here. Is any good? Attacking both at the same time. I think my king's going to be bad. We're doing f5. Pawn takes bishop. Actually, pawn takes. I didn't know that e6 pawn be hanging. So pawn takes maybe. I think rook takes, which isn't terrible. Do bishop f8 maybe. It's probably going here though. Probably going knight here. Then I got to protect my king somehow. Bishop f8, I guess. h6. Although knight here also attacks this pawn. He didn't do it though. He's got a bishop back this way, threatening e5 with a discovery against his queen. If he goes knight here, we could play h6. We could play queen c7. We have lots of things. Knight here is probably smarter. I can't play e5 anymore. Can't play bishop g7 though. And our position is not that exciting, but we are up the exchange. I think we just play slowly. It can be queen e7. I'm not going to watch bishop h4 though. Gotta watch for bishop h4. Queen f8, is that any good? Bishop h4. Where's our rook going now? Maybe we have to go pull our rook all the way back. And we always could play bishop takes. Could. Don't like it that much though. Could go queen d6 and bishop g3. I mean, let's just do it. Bishop g3 will move our queen again. Yeah, queen e7. I just want to get my bishop to d7 or something. I see he's trying to be annoying. We do have g5. Don't want to do it though, as it opens up his bishop towards my king. Could play bishop f6, but then this knight would permanently be here. But I don't see a great alternative. Do bishop d7. At least our rooks are connected now. Our king is still not great, because I'm taking, just to try to open up some space. Would love to get this bishop somewhere better. So let's try to play bishop b5. Let's go for bishop b5. Even if we double our pawns up, at least we get one less, get rid of one of his pieces. He didn't take, however, this bishop is nice here. Could play bishop takes, rook takes. This is a really strong square for his bishop, but then actually I kind of like that. See, he plays rook takes, bit of mate on f1. But now bishop takes, he can't play queen takes, or else rook f8. Rook f1's a threat after pawn takes. This is a permanent weakness. This bishop is good though. So that's the trade-off. Let's go here so we can always retreat our bishop if we had to. I think he's threatening to sack here. That would be really good for him, so let's not let it happen. We can even just run our king away. Our king doesn't have to stay over here. Our king's got plenty of space to run, attacking this pawn. Alright, let's defend it by moving back. Getting the queen out now. Alright, let's go continue with our plan, just running our king out of the way. Now the question is, how do we improve our pieces? It's going to be really hard, actually, to improve our pieces. Just because this bishop's covering this diagonal. Maybe we play for b4. Our rook can't go there because the bishop's on it. But we could do like here, there, b4, and open things up. Or even b4, and then rook c8 or rook a8. I think that's good. Now we get rook a8, rook a1. So now at least our rook's in the game, and then we can start attacking from behind. We have 33 seconds. We're going to play fast. But yeah, rook a1's coming. I don't think you really do anything about it. My king's actually pretty safe over here. His queen is not doing all that much inside the board. Start with a check. Get rook a2 as a threat, but let's keep it as a threat. We don't have to trade off our bishops. Sure, let's go here. Please bishop d3. We might have betrayed, actually. He didn't. Okay. Now he's in some trouble. So after goes bishop d3, played bishop takes b3, pinning to his king. Actually, yeah, I think his bishop's trapped. We're getting the piece. Okay, we can get rook here and trade queens. Or trap his queen also is even better. Okay, fine, trading queens. This is just comfortable. I didn't just sack. Doesn't matter. We have a pretty comfortable advantage now. Good game. I like that one. I feel like you don't even get like all those. You can't think as strategically in bullet chess necessarily. You just play so fast, you don't have time to make a plan. And even though that was fast, we actually have to make a plan and execute it. This is probably similar to our last game. Although we'll at least be able to get our bishop out first. So if we trade or play, let's do e6. Pawn takes, well, more space on e4. So this is like our last game, except slightly better. Because our pieces are out. So bishop e7. Castles. Probably play e4. I just have way too many pieces on it though. Now we can go knight, e4. Also, our pawn's not committed, so we can just play f6 if you're going to move his knight to the center. Get our rook to the center. f6. I forgot. I should play my music now. I'm not sure who was here earlier, but we were playing the Carl's Jr. music, because I used to play in a chess tournament that was held at a Carl's Jr., and they played the same songs every single week. And so they're ingrained in my mind, and I associate them with chess. And I thought they would help my playing, and it kind of didn't. But it's still a fun trip down memory lane. And we didn't get banned. I was afraid we were going to get banned with a copyright or something, but so far we're still alive. We can play some different stuff coming up. I would like to play e5. This bishop's the problem. Don't really want to take. Maybe I just play queen c7 and b5, b4. Does anybody have any preferences for music? Any least favorite artists? If not, I'll just go with my miscellaneous playlist. They've got all of the Spotify, what do you call it, like top artists you listen to this year, but I just play through that playlist. Then you can all laugh at my taste in music. This wasn't so good. Now I'm okay with it. Pawn takes, he opens a discovery. Still didn't do it. Are we playing g6? I don't see any reason not to play g6. Go for perpetual? I think we're running away though. Can he perpetual me? I think I'm running to d6. I think I'm e6. I think I'll make it there, but then he actually has e5. So I don't particularly like that. So I've got to think. Maybe knight a5. If it isn't a draw, so be it. Oh, I think we can go here, here. He's playing something different. I see. He's bishop with attack. We play this. This must be right. Queen e8. Yes, now we're covering this diagonal, and he just can't get his rook here fast enough. Is this pawn covering all these squares? Yeah, I'm going here. I guess he's queen takes pawn. Let's watch here. Let's just do this. If he takes, then I guess so be it. To just stay alive. Taking is kind of interesting, actually. That's what I thought he was going to play. Let's get our knight here, at least hitting this pawn. It will be kind of hard for me to stop this passed pawn, actually. You know what? Actually, it's not. At d7, we can go knight here, cutting it off. Bishop here, queen takes pawn. Bishop takes. You can't double up fast enough, so we're fine there. So it's going to be two rooks versus a bishop, which definitely favors the bishop and the queen. It's not easy though. It's not just an easy win. We'll do the best we can though. I think he's got to take me. If I can get my knight, then strange. He's let me do that, so he's letting me do this. Then I'm going here. Look at c7 and the bishop. Hold on, I gotta be careful of bishop d6. So we can get our king up. Go here, going here and attacking the bishop. Here, knight d3 is really good. So knight d3 would cut off his rooks from each other. Then b5, b4. He really should have taken my knight. This is far more comfortable. This is far more comfortable. It's still not extremely easy. I still have to be careful, but I'm more comfortable here than I would have been otherwise. Let's go here. So now we're both attacking the rook and this pawn. And queen takes pawn, I'm threatening queen f2. Threatening queen f2 and the rook. And actually, I don't think he has a way to defend that. I don't think he can get out of it. Yeah, he had to sack. So he's got to be a little bit careful. We should be fine here, as long as we don't do anything stupid. c4 probably, bishop c4. Of course, he's playing queen takes, bishop c4, check, why not? Check. Check him again here. Takes here, checking down there, getting the rook. b4 is coming. Check. Get this pawn. Just for the sake of it. Now we're marching our king up the board. Here. Yeah. Good game. GG. Get back to the tournament. 20 minutes, where are we? In 8th place. Person in first is kind of running away from it, but we're not that far from second and third. And we're not going berserk until 15 minutes in, so we at least have 1 or 2 more games before we go berserk. Alright, let's do it. e4. c3 is coming. Bishop g7. Oops. So many people on light chess play this d5 variation for some reason, and I don't know why. We do have knight b5, but I think that we did a little bit too aggressive. It's knight b5, queen d7, bishop f4. He's got knight f5, defending the c7 square and attacking my bishop. So let's go to c2, defending. Knight takes. Let's develop bishop e2 probably in castles. I think we can castle. h3 would be happy if he took us. This would be a nice square for bishop to be on. His idea is knight takes if his queen takes, opening up his rook. Knight takes, knight takes. If knight takes e5, do we have knight takes e5? His rook takes, knight takes, rook takes. No, we don't. This bishop would be hanging. However, I still like knight takes. So why not? Or queen here, I think. He goes back, queen b5. Looking at this pawn. Okay, attack my bishop. I think we can go here to defend. I think it's alright. So we're still attacking this pawn. Go with knight d4. I don't think I have to play it immediately though. Pawn takes, rook takes. Alright, I'm gonna rook over. How do we keep improving? That's the question. How do we keep improving? Because this knight can't really go anywhere. Could go there, I guess. It's not terrible. There, there, there. Maybe that's our best approach. I'll let him trade. If the bishop takes, pawn takes is alright. Okay, now this is far better. Far better square for a knight. Let's go here. Is it bishop takes, knight takes? Our knight's defending the b2 pawn and attacking the rook. Does this play b4? I have to watch behind these pawns, but that's kind of alright. I gotta watch the clock too. I'm down on time like a minute. I'm thinking of slowly. Bishop takes, knight takes. We do have knight check. He's gone here, attacking my knight. My knight's only defending the bishop, so I kind of do bishop takes bishop. Could play knight here if we want. We also have knight g4. I feel like knight here is going to be better though. Do have to watch the c3 pawn though. It's kind of difficult because I can't play rook e3 or else his bishop would take me. Can go here though. Attack this pawn in return. If b3, go here and attack the a pawn then. We're staying alive, at least for now. Turn to take. Oops, I gotta do something. Let's just do this. We can get our rook out of there. Would like to play rook c1 with the bishop's defending. It's a pretty strong bishop. Let's get our rook here. Knight there, we're going to a7. Can do this kind of bishop here. King there, or he's get our rook to a8. Not ideal, but I think we're just trying to stay alive. There's only 22 seconds left. Let's take here. Come back over and attack the bishop if need be. Alright, we're doing it. Take there, I couldn't really stop that. Get my knight up. Oh, shoot. You just take it. Well, that should be just about it, I think. I can ready to resign. Good game. Where did we go wrong? I think maybe trading queens. Maybe letting him take my bishop was a mistake. I mean, we could have retreated. It wasn't terrible, though. He also played a little bit slow. The endgame wasn't awful, but I didn't have enough time to come up with a proper plan. So I say this is the point where we have 16 points. Person first is a lot, so we could either go... Why does that keep happening? I feel like that shouldn't be able to happen. And okay, here we go. Attack my queen. So we're just developing. We're going to play e5. This happens a lot in these sorts of positions. Check, bishop d2, bishop takes, knight takes. Gotta go here to defend the d pawns. Actually, if it takes, we can take either way. And castle, bishop takes, knight takes. b6 probably. Then again, our knight back to f6. Just a pretty comfortable position. c4 maybe. I don't get our rooks to the center. And just play h6 to push away and also make sure we don't get back rank made in the future. Well, we'd like to play knight e4, but I don't particularly want to trade queens right now. So it'd be queen e6 first, then knight e4. Alright, fine. Here's knight e4. What's our plan, though? We have a nice position. What's the plan? Do we want to trade knights? I feel like we don't. I suspect that we don't, but what's the plan here? Could double up maybe and then try to play d4, but that seems really difficult. But for now, it seems alright. There's nothing wrong with trying it. This d4 is a big break in the center. He wants to play e4 or c4, so if we double up, it makes that more difficult at least. Gotta watch the clock. I went berserk this time. It's been a little bit less time on my clock. Can I play d4 right now? Actually, I suspect I'm going to get my rook over it. Pawn takes, we have knight takes. I'm going to b4. Now we're threatening us to take it. Yeah, knight takes, knight to b4 is probably coming. So we're attacking the queen first. There's knight b4. This is pin now. The knight, actually, the queen's defending the rook. It's not that strong of a pin, but it's something. Something to keep in mind. Could go here. If he moves his... We have to be cautious, though. As he moves his knight, attacking my rook. But I do always have c4. And immediately knight e2. We have c4 for right now. Right? If knight takes, queen takes, rook is no good. So we just play c4 first. Queen's defending it. And at least for right now, we're comfortable. Gotta watch the clock, though. I really have to watch the clock. You know what? I think I can play this. My idea is I'm playing with queen f2, rook f8, knight takes pawn, and we're pushing the c pawn. Also getting low on time, so I need the knight to play fast. Queen's defending this check. He can't check me. So I'm pushing the c pawn. Oh, shoot, he takes it. I defended first. Well, these times pretty even. Covering the e8 square. Still covering the e8 square, attacking this pawn now. Get our knight back, covering the d7 square. Okay, we're still covering the d7 square. It really wasn't necessary to go to the exchange, but I just wanted to play something fast. Because we're getting low on time, so we need either a fast win or we might lose on time. Let's get behind the pawn. We can take it. Let's get out of the way. Still isn't bad at all. Not great, but I mean, it's really not. That may have been a little bad. That's going to move. Now we're probably going to lose on time. Yeah, we're going to lose on time. Good game, though. I probably should have played a little bit faster. Berserk one more time and see what happens. Knight f3, d4. Let's just push here. And f4, I think. Just gaining lots of space in the center. Pawns are, they're both, it's a little bit weak, but it controls a lot of space. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. We want to play e5. E5's coming eventually, at least. Bishop here now defending the d pawn. Let's do pawn takes. Good checkmate. Let's go back. Cover the b pawn in case he checks me. With light, yeah. Yep. Queen d7, rook d1. c4. Still have strong pawns in the center. We got two bishops. This bishop's not that good. Let's see if we can improve it somehow. With the trade queens, I think I'm okay with that. So after he takes bishop here, attacking his bishop, and he moves, we get this pawn. So he's going to play f5. Just watch my b pawn. Can also do this, I suppose. We can go here attacking his bishop, though. We're still looking at d7 pawn. I think f5 would have been better. Alright, we're just taking here. Gotta watch the back rank, but I can always play h3 at some point. Taking this pawn, we gotta watch the back rank. Let's do h6. Check, we're running and running. Gotta be cautious. So he's kind of trying to check me here. Let's do this. I don't love it, but I think it does cover my squares at least. Now I'm threatening b4. Threatening mate. Should I get out of this? This is at least a good start. This is still mate. Actually, okay. Gotta run again. Over check. Here, f5. I gotta sack my rook. Oh, hit f5 would have been better to sack my rook. Now I'm alive. Time is a big factor, though. p5 for sure. Bishop b3. I'm pushing my past pawns. So I actually really like my position, but time's the biggest thing. 12 seconds is not a lot. Pushing again. And they'll be attacking the f7 pawn once I push. See, back to me. Okay. Attacking the rook. Check him here. Check me first. Go back. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's actually not terrible. Not terrible at all. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna check. I must be getting stalemated. Do we win? Wow, good game. Pulled that one off. I think we lost a few too many times though to be in contention. We also played too slowly, but that's kind of, it's all right, you know. As long as you play accurately and slowly, which we don't always do both of. This guy's in first, so maybe going ballistic or berserk isn't the best idea, but this is a fine position so far. Maybe playing f5. You don't like playing f5? Let's try playing f5. I like playing f5. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Knight f6 is coming. Gonna go there. I guess I'll let him do it. Pretty hard to prevent. I don't have to castle either way. Bishop there, bishop. Yeah, bishop e6 is coming. And he'll take me. I'll take back. I'll go back. Then I'll play bishop f5. Chases knight away. So he's probably going to do queen e2. So bishop e6, queen takes. He didn't. I'm very surprised he didn't play. So now this is just 100% fine for me. Get this nice passed pawn. I'll have this file open for my rook. This pawn will become a target. He still can't play b4 immediately because he's not trying to. Get a rook to the open file. Depending where he goes, maybe check and pick up the g pawn. Yeah, this is pretty comfortable now. Check to pick up the g pawn and attack the bishop at the same time. And attack the rook. d3 is kind of a threat. Alright, this is going to queen out of there. Be very tempted to play d3. d3 bishop takes, knight d4. This is not necessary yet. I want to get my knight there. What's the path to my knight there? I know it is. Knight there, knight there, knight there. It's going to play g5 at some point. Let's do it. g5. b4. Let's do queen takes. Still same plan. Gotta watch my clock, but 40 seconds is a lot of time. Let's defend. Knight there, rook there, knight there. If the rook takes pawn, we just have knight f4. Rook takes rook, knight takes queen. Queen takes, rook takes. Okay, queen takes now at oh, he didn't even do it. But he could have taken this pawn. Because rook takes rook, knight takes queen, and rook takes rook check. And I couldn't have played queen takes. I could have done previously, but whatever. It didn't happen. Okay, now we can push. And we're just pushing. That's our strategy. A rook behind you. Putting queen takes f4. Where's the wager now? To play faster. I don't like this. Yeah, it's not necessary. Not terrible, but not necessary. I should figure out how I'm getting out of this, but I think that the game's going to end on time. And I sort of think I'm going to end up winning on time. But I don't want to be too confident yet. Let's push it. Queen takes pawn takes knight. He'll take me his queen. Oh my god, I have 3 seconds. How'd that happen? Oh, we still won on time. Well, that was at least a fun game. I think that was our last one of the tournament. It was fun, though. Where are we finishing? Where are we? 12th place? Yeah, we lost a few too many times. You can't have any losses. No, I didn't play fast enough. But that was a fun tournament. It's a fun game. So GG's, everybody. I'll be back in 1 second to refill my water bottle. Stay tuned. More exciting stuff coming up in a minute. All right, what should we do now? What should we do now? We can do another one of these arena tournaments. Actually, let's do another 3-minute arena tournament. Let's be fun. Let's try to actually win some games this time, though. Should have been 37. Want to come up? Want to come up? I want to play. I want to come up. All right, 1 minute left. Wait for a minute. Come on, minute toy. Minute toy. He doesn't actually want to give it up. Come on. Come on. No, it's running away. 49 seconds. Check on something. All right, good luck, everybody. Got 30 seconds left. Just checking something out really fast.
Ten, 9, 8,
All right.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
E4, C5, let me guess. Oh, he's actually playing D6. Sorry, play D5. I just basically expect D5 to come. What do you want? You want to play? Every time he takes the toy, every time I try to throw the toy for you, he runs away though. So we do D4, takes, we hope he takes, yeah, then we make D5, then we get a fun line. Yeah, now we can do a fun line. Knight C3. Knight takes, pawn takes. Knight backs is the least fun move we can play. Could castle, or I could play queen b3. I think I like castling. If he takes this pawn, I'm playing rook b1. He goes there, queen d4, I think. Queen d4. F6. Rook e8, maybe. Joseph rook b1. Maybe rook b1 threatening bishop b4 check. Is it anything bishop takes, bishop takes? If knight takes, I have rook takes. So let's go rook b1. Threatening check. I'm going to check him. God, you are so crazy. Okay, finally gave the choice. Now I'm thinking I'm playing bishop takes, rook takes. Is that any good? I guess we'll find out. Can't castle at least. Can't castle for one move. I don't think everything crazy like rook takes at e7. Right, rook e7, king takes, rook e1. That's a little bit too crazy. Oh my god, you were insane. So where do I want to put my rook? Would be great if I could leave it back here, but I can't, unfortunately. Can we just go all the way back? I think we're just going all the way back. We have to be wary of f5. No, f5, he has attacked the queen. So do you play bishop b7 or play bishop d2? Bishop d2 threatening c4. Oh, bishop d2. Defending plays f5 though gives our knight there. So I think we're doing all right. Right, f5. Gonna go queen here, attacking e7 pawn. If we went to d3, he has bishop a6. Currently attacking this pawn. Do we go knight here? I think we're going knight here. Then going for knight e6. Oops, he plays queen takes. Bishop is okay with queen takes. He takes the d pawn. I guess we're getting a rook to the center. Maybe c4. He's just taking my pawns now. This should be okay for me. He's like all these lines in the center, but I just have to be very cautious. Because if things start slowing down, then suddenly I'm just down all this material. Go here. Bishop takes. Going for the d6 pawn. Maybe he's doing h5. Alright, let's go queen here. Still for the d6 pawn. Our bishop's still defending the knight. We gotta play fast. We have 35 seconds left. Here, alright. Let's get a rook here. He's going queen here. This is a bit annoying. My dog is so talkative. I think we can go there. Have to be careful. I wanted to play. Not sure how good this move. It does hit this pawn. I'm not sure if that's necessary. Let's just make sure we get back rank mated. Maybe g4 with an en passant. I don't like that much. Okay, suddenly I like this. I don't know what's going on. Suddenly this position's turning around completely. 17 seconds. Don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. I'm not complaining at all about it. And rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop, it's over. Bishop takes, queen takes. Rook g7. You're so talkative. He's worried for my opponent. She's worried for me. I only have 15 seconds left. Yeah, rook takes, pawn takes. Knight e6. Actually, no, go back, check him. Yeah, this is good. Now we're going back. Go there. Let's check him around a bunch. Taking this pawn. Oh no, we're not. We're checking him first, then we're taking his bishop. Uh-oh. Alright, I think we might agree on a draw. I played too slow, but alright. Could try to mate him. I think I could try to mate him over there. We just didn't have enough time. I'll take it though. I mean, we were losing probably. He hung his queen. We didn't have enough time to win, so it's all fair. Let's just try to do better this game. c4, e5, knight c6. Okay, he plays like, let's see what he does. I kind of like playing a reverse Grand Prix sort of position. He goes e3, we're playing d4. He didn't. Now we can play bishop c5. d6 is coming. Castles. Queen e8, we're playing queen h4. He takes, we're taking. I don't think he's going to take me though. Probably a3, go for b4. People usually play here. This actually isn't great. It closes up space in the center. It'd be better if he put his knight there or his bishop there. So now we can press try to attack. Pawn takes, this is fine. We want to play for f4. You would still play f4. Pawn takes, we have like bishop h6. That pawn takes, we're still doing bishop h6. What did you pick here? And this is all right. Got a pretty aggressive position. Go your other rook to the center. I like to play knight g6. Knight g6, I think I can do it. It's like f4. We now really have knight g4, so it hits the bishop and the h2 pawn. So probably going there, preparing it. Play queen here. Get a couple of checks. Don't have to do them, but they're just options. We're actually up on time. I want to be aware of time this game. It's still early enough in the tournament that we're doing okay, but it's getting more by the clock. By the way, if you're not already following, please follow. We're going to stream about this time every day. So a lot more of this, Blitz, Bughouse, Bullet, viewer games. So check it out if you're interested. What is the plan now? We could play Queen C2, but then just plays Rook there, and that doesn't accomplish all that much. Check, Knight takes, Pawn doesn't really do anything. Could push the pawn. The problem is that Pawn takes, our Queen's being attacked by the Rook. So that's not so good. Could do H4, H5. I don't love that either, though. I think I'm just going to retreat for the time being. So I think E4 is really the next idea, so we can double up into the E4. I see he's trying to stop me from doing that. So if we go back, let's defend. So we can double up here too. This F pawn's kind of weak. Do H6 next time. Attacking my Rook. Alright, now I try to undermine this pawn. Like this. Maybe Queen takes B6, but then pawn takes, Knight takes, and he's got to figure out how to defend his piece. Just do pawn takes. Pawn takes. We do have Knight takes. I'm kind of worried of getting pinned though. But he can't, so I can always check him. We'll see if it happens. Or can we? Maybe we can. Maybe I shouldn't have been worried about him pinning me. However, I do think I always have Queen F5. I'll take you check. I was thinking I could take because I thought I had my Rook behind. I don't have a Rook behind though. What we can do is put our Rook behind it now. We can also move the Knight away. So he's kind of stopping me. Put our Queen behind to get our other Rook over. Also, you are so loud, my friend. Here he comes. You're so loud. Here's the culprit. Get our other Rook behind. Just loves talking all the time. Can't quite do that. Knight is defending. But this is slightly more comfortable than it was before. I mean, our Rooks are in a strong location. Looking at this pawn, let's get our Knight back to defend, and maybe Rook F8. Your uptime is a big advantage. You're so loud. Here, attacking and also threatening. Here. Oh my god, you're insane, my friend. Oh my god, he's crazy. He is crazy. Okay. Go here, cutting off the Rook and threatening Knight takes F3. And actually, he doesn't not. I don't think there's nothing to do about this. Yeah, good game. We got one. We're not doing so bad. The front was. Oh my god, you're nuts. Probably just playing me. We're winning these games too slowly, so you should how quickly you can win these games. Bishop C4, E5, B5, Bishop B5, Knight goes some taking, playing Bishop B7 now. Castles, F3, F4, depends on where he goes. It's back to the center with Bishop E3, Knight D2, could you Knight D2 right away? I think we do C3, so he might play C5, and he wants to slow down D5 as much as possible. Now he's at Knight D2. Play Knight B6. Did you play Knight B6? I think we did Knight B6. He's hitting this pawn. Still can't play D4. This pawn's under attack. pushes me go back, c5, and go to f3. Like here, I was not as expecting. Can we play f5? We can play f5 here. Whereas I really thought I was going to play c5, because now my knight's pretty solid in the center of the board. Guess you want to play knight d6. Okay, we have e6 for sure. We have f6. F6 looks kind of scary. We just let him take here and then try to mate him. Let's try f6. All right, we don't worry about this pawn at all. We get our queen to the side of the board and try to mate him. Or not. Or we play like this to open his king up. Which also seems pretty viable. Move his rook over. Looking at queen h4, hitting the... Let's do it, hitting the f2 here. Oh my god, I forgot that I went berserk, so I only have 26 seconds left. So I get to play faster, I can play a lot faster. I was playing so leisurely. Yeah, we don't have time for that. This is pretty strong though. What's he doing about it? So I'm thinking about bishop g5 coming. He plays like queen e7 to defend bishop g5. Plays rook e7, bishop g5. The knight is defending though. So we push the knight away like knight f3. And then I think we're just doing fine. Okay, we're gonna go here. For a minute I thought my queen was trapped, but luckily it isn't. 22 seconds. Forte, knight is defending the e6 square. If he plays queen c6, we're playing rook f6. Knight there. Oh, my queen is defending that, so it's fine. Do we have rook takes? We almost have rook takes. He has to retreat his bishop. Then I think we're going bishop g5. Then we're playing rook e1. How can I get a knight here? That's really kind of tricky, actually. Let's go here. He plays rook e8, we play rook f1, getting pressure back in the f7 square. I think we're going knight h4. Yeah, knight h4, knight f5 maybe. Okay. So bishop takes h3. Knight takes, bishop takes. Rook there is actually threatening. Mate, I can't take that either. Oh god, what do I do here? Is this bad? I don't think it's bad. It's making him think. That's wrong for sure. I take. Just get a check in there. Alright, good game. That was crazy. I forgot that I'd gone berserk. But we're right in there. We're right in the running now. If we can go berserk again, then we're really in the running. 6 points to 12. So, and if we go berserk one more time, that's 5 points. So let's just do it. We should get a pairing. 40 minutes is also a ton of time. So we also don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's do it. Maybe a bad choice, but we're doing it. Could be a bad choice. d4. The same as the first game. We'll see what happens. I would have taken it. He didn't though, so we're just doing this. We're playing c4. Yep. Just in a comfortable position. h3 to stop anything from going to b4. Play b3, bishop b2. Rook c1. I think I'm taking that. I'm going to play f4. Queen c7, knight, knight e4, bishop f3 first, rook e1, knight e4, just advancing, improving, attacking the d6 pawn. Okay, go here, pushing the bishop back somewhere. The idea of playing f5, can't do it immediately, but it's an idea. Like we could push right now and then play queen f4. Just attacking the d6 pawn. So that's smart. He's attacking my knight. Could go there. Bishop takes, knight takes. All right, yeah, okay, I like this. Bishop takes, knight takes. He's going to get a passed pawn right in the center of the board. Attacking the rook and the bishop at the same time, so I suspect he's going to take. Now, how's he going to defend his bishop? Okay, I got to be a little bit cautious. Is this? Okay, trading queens, I think. Just this pawn is so good. Maybe I don't have to trade queens though. I was just worried if I played like knight e4, he had rook e8. He doesn't want to trade queens though, I guess. Bishop takes, still want to trade. Wait, trade queens now? Yeah, I'll be happy with this passed pawn. Trade the rook if he wants to. Yeah, this has got to be in my favor. That pawn's hanging. Need to watch out, but now I can push this pawn too. I got two pawns I can push. Yeah, I gotta be careful, but really it should be fine. Oh, I mentioned my bishop there. We got time to do it. Mentioned my bishop there. He gets his king too far though. We can push this pawn. Let's do this. Get our king here. He can't check me anywhere. We don't want to play g4 right now. Do you want to push this though? If he goes after here, I take this pawn. Let's go here. He's got to move his king. Okay, it does push me away. But now we're hitting this pawn. Let's get a focus at 21 seconds. Sure taking. Yeah, no. Just get our king over. Yeah, now he's in trouble. Go back, and now he's got to do something. So go here. Now it's over. He's being a little bit tricky. I think I should have enough time to make a twist. Get another queen. Let's cut him off. Alright, good game. We did it. We're right in the running now. We just need another berserk, but let's not go too crazy. Let's not go too crazy. I think I got them. This is an important game, though. Let's not blow it. Let's not blow it. Just play solid. He's playing the classical. So we develop. We're going to play f6 eventually. Depending if he plays bishop e2. Yeah, now we play f6. If he plays like this, then we're just happy we play bishop e6. We cast play for e5. Yeah, he's just kind of letting us do what we want to do. I'm going to go for e5. This pawn would be hanging, though. The e5, pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes d5. So we can't do it immediately, but it is certainly the idea. Just get a rook to the center. This doesn't hurt. Let's get our king out of the way. Now we can think about Now we can definitely push because pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, defending. Bishop c6 is coming, then e5 probably. So queen takes, attacking the h pawn. And then bishop c6. Yeah, bishop c6, d4 probably. Yeah, sure, d4. He's got this big hole in his king now. A nice pass pawn. His knight can't really come out. If he goes there, I'll just take it. And I've got 2 pass pawns. This should be just winning. I'm just going to push my pass pawns, and that's it. Gotta be careful. Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely fine. Yeah. Push this one. Guys, then I'm going to check him. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up? Shoot, I think I screwed this up. It's not terrible, but I definitely screwed this up a little bit at least. I should go back and see where I went wrong. Wow, yeah, this is not what I wanted to have happen. We have to keep going, but this is not what I wanted. We're attacking this pawn. Okay, we got to take there. That's a big win. Now we could trade rooks if somehow it's possible. Okay, go this way. And we should be winning this because we have times. I'm taking all these pawns. He can't come over or else I'm promoting. Yep. So he's going to run back. I'm going this way. Taking this pawn. Gotta watch that. Yeah. I'm going to do this in the fastest possible way. We saved it. We really screwed that up, though. I've got to go back and look at that. That was bad. That was really bad. And I'll take the win, you know, but that was bad. Again. C5. C3 is coming. D4. This is unusual, I'd say. Let's check him. He goes here. There. Put him playing D6 and D5. Like E5 and take that. That's not really necessary though. Let's go here, hitting the D6 pawn. Maybe E5. I think I just take it though. Yeah, now I've got rook D8 coming. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook D8. Rook D1, I mean. I can play rook takes, right? Get my other rook over. Now he's in some trouble. Rook takes. Bishop here, attacking this pawn. If I get this pawn, it's really bad for him. Okay, so we play rook takes, check, knight d1, and that holds everything together. So we can take the check. We have knight d1. And now he's in big trouble. Wait a minute. Knight d1, he can take my bishop. Should I miss that? So bishop f1, then takes my rook. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Possibly. I think I miscalculated here. Still to do this, but yeah, I miscalculated. Take my bishop now. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but it's our fault. That's what we get for going berserk. Yeah, I didn't have to play that immediately, but I should have played h3. This will be tough to pull off, but okay, we can go here first, defending the pawn. Then maybe g3. G3. Knight here. We have some chances, but not looking too good. You never know. So g3 first, chasing it away. Knight here. Then we're going to get our queen to attack somehow. Taking here. If we can take it there, that'd be nice. Go over. Queen takes, we can knight check. Possibly. Oh, here, rook takes. That was unfortunate. A miscalculation. We still have time. That was a big one, though. I maybe shouldn't have gone berserk. Because now we have to build up our win streak again. Yeah, I should have just played h3. There's no need to take the pawn immediately. If I'd done h3 when he checked me at king h2, and it was just fine. So I'd say I played a little bit too fast. We can take this pawn. I think this is pinned. Then we've got knight f3, knight f6 coming. I mean, just developing normally. Maybe bishop a6. c5 eventually. The pawns are a little bit funny, but I think I'm alright. Bishop a6 probably coming. I think I'm taking that. Knight here, yeah, like knight takes, pawn takes, but straighten our pawns out. Otherwise, it's just a decent square for a knight to be on. Okay, pawns are straightened out. I do have to watch my king, but I don't think I'm in that much danger. Let's do a5, threatening bishop a6. If rook h7, f5, g6, h6, we don't really want to do is if bishop takes, but f5 seems reasonable. This pawn's kind of bad, but that's just the trade-off, you know. Solidifies the center, gives the backward pawn. Kind of typical. So we have bishop a6 coming to play c6, and we just solidify f4 potentially. f4, f3 is a future idea. I think, let's see, now we're attacking here. I can take, bishop takes. I think guys would do this, trade everything off. So he plays queen takes, we play bishop takes bishop, he's going to take here. Question, do I play pawn takes? No, I gotta play queen takes. If I play pawn takes, he has queen takes e6. Check. Kind of my king over, and then he would have hit that in-between move. So I think we're getting a rook to the center. If we play e5, that'd be nice. Probably not going to let us do it. We will get c5 in, though. We'll get c5 in here. I'm going to watch this pawn. Defend with the king. Going to go back. I guess we're playing rook f6. If he just repeats, we're playing rook f6. He didn't. Push this pawn. Let's. I'm going to play fast now. Here, attack the pawn. Attacking this pawn, actually. So this is getting okay now. This is getting to be all right. If you take here, it's check. If you take here, I'm still hitting the d4 pawn. And even if I get to play f3, that'd be pretty good, opening his king up. I see to watch f25 seconds. Okay, you went there. So we're taking. He takes here, we're just trading. And I'm playing f3, opening his king up like we talked about. Maybe I can take this pawn. So I'm defending this pawn now. Check him. Then take this pawn. I think, yep, that's another check. And go over here, check him again. Maybe taking here, yeah, taking here. Okay, I'm definitely doing this now. So he can't move his. Actually, that's queen takes, so you can't take back. have 10 seconds. This should be doable in 10 seconds as long as I don't really screw it up. Just get a second queen. Just to make it easy. Let's limit him. Alright, we did it. We did it. Good game. And we're right back in there. We're right back in third place. I really screwed up that game, and I didn't have to lose it either. We would have had an extra 5 points now. So that's unfortunate. There's no need to go berserk right now. Let's just try to win a regular game. Queen d6. I bet that was a mistake, but this is still probably how I would have responded. So whatever. Whatever. We're in this weirdo position now. Bishop c4. Castles. a4, go for bishop a3. Whoops. Take my bishop. Let's go back. It's diagonal, still nice. Bishop g4 now is this is fine. If I can get my bishop here and play d4, I'd be happy. Let's cut it off so I don't double my pawns. h3 coming. Let's play h3. We takes. We get the b7 pawn at the end. Bishop takes. It is peony. Take rook e1. I think rook e1's fine. Rook g1 coming. Yes, I get rook takes. Gotta watch knight d4. There's like queen takes queen. And queen takes queen, bishop d5. Attacking the knight and the b pawn. These pawns are messed up. We are down by 2 pawns though. She's not good in this kind of position. If you play bishop takes, pawn takes, rook e7. I don't really want to trade everything though. I'm going to be able to get a piece here, but that's going to be hard. Just do something like this. He can't really move his knight, but this pawn's hanging. So we just try to solidify, I guess. Maybe get our king active somehow. Right here, I get rook here now. Maybe f3 is the idea of getting this pawn. Either way, once I move, I can take this pawn after that. So yeah, rook back. It goes knight takes. I'm playing rook takes b7. Rook there first. Let's just leave our rook in this file. Leave it on the 7th. Same thing. I'm not going to trade rooks. Now at king c8. Yeah, king c8. Alright, so I double up. Now he's playing rook e8, which would have forced us to trade everything, which I don't really want to do. At least my rook's turning the c4 pawn now. It's doing something. Did he push? I think we're just pushing. So these pawns are messed up over here too. This is a smart move. If rook takes, it sorts his pawns out. If I play rook takes, knight, that's just not that good. So I kind of do g3, even though it's not, doesn't look very good. I can take this pawn though. Attacking this pawn in the knight. So if I get another pawn, then suddenly I'm fine. He does the extra pawn over here, but it's doubled, so it makes it a little bit harder. Yeah. Okay, this is playable again. I think he let me off the hook a little bit. It's not great, but it's playable. He let me get a bunch of his pawns in there. Try to get my king to the center. Probably f3 just to cut off knight e4. Yeah, I can get bishop there to there. Oh, he's threatening to take this pawn though. And I can't stop him. So he's going to let it happen. Still going to try to get our bishop there to there. So I have to take him. Let's push it. Okay, I go here. If he pushes again, we're taking his knight. If he checks me and takes my bishop, then we're queening the pawn. So he didn't, but it's still worth a shot. This is tough. I gotta go after this pawn. It's my only hope. Not a very good hope. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one. It's not set in stone yet, though. Let's do this. We have a chance of getting stalemated. Yeah, he's mating us. All right, good game. All right. Thanks. We tried. It's still 17 minutes left. We're in 7th place. We're behind second by only 3 points, though. So if we get one berserk one, we're right back in there. So I'm not worried yet. Let's try. If we get one more win, then we're right back in the tournament. Really, it was that whichever game it was where we played rook takes f7 that was the big mistake. But let's take it one game at a time now. We can go back and look at the ones after the tournament. You know, let's play knight takes knight just to give him an isolated pawn in the center also. e6 castles, probably bishop g4. He didn't. Alright, so I'll play h6 to stop bishop g4. A6, b5, sure, why not? Gotta remember I went berserk. So we're gonna play fast. Knight e4, probably. Knight e4, maybe. Let's do bishop b7 first, then probably knight e4. He could take on h6. I don't think it's very strong, though. Do you play pawn takes or play rook takes? I think play rook takes. If the pawn takes, I give him a pass pawn for free. Let's do that, mess up his pawns. We do have opposite colored bishops, though, which is maybe drawish. But we'll do the best that we can to keep some sort of pressure alive. This bishop is not good, though. It's trapped in by all my pawns. So how can I improve it? Maybe a5, b4. We do have rook e2. Only my bishop for somewhere different. Can't go back. I can't attack this pawn, though. Thinking queen f6, but then bishop e5 is kind of annoying. And I was gonna do something. Let's just keep it interesting, I guess. g5, maybe it's a bit too crazy. Rook here, alright, if he takes my bishop, I'm taking his bishop. I should play faster. I thought for way too long for the amount of time I have. So he went here. Let's go bishop c6, and maybe f6 is coming. Can I run back? Yeah, f6 is probably coming now. Yeah, f6. So attack the queen. Also attacking the g3 pawn. If we can get the g3 pawn, then suddenly we've got something going. Oh, if the queen takes a rook. Still can play. I don't know why he gave me the piece for it. Not good, but you never know. F4, f5, f4 is something. check and take this pawn maybe. I like this. I mean, it's certainly not good, but it's something. If I get my king to g6, that'd be pretty nice. King g6 and everything, h4, yeah, king g6. He's checking me though. Maybe, okay, if he checks me and I go here, we do get a passed pawn. I don't think it's gonna be enough though, but to try it, or we're trying it right now. Pushing this pawn to get another passed pawn. Take this way, I think. He's gonna check me. Yeah, he did. Now attacking this pawn. That was smart. Still attacking this pawn. I think I'm gonna lose on time. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lose on time, but at least something. Yeah, we just played too slow. We just played too slowly. Yeah, we played too slowly. That's all right though. Let's just try to play some strong games for the rest of the tournament. Let's not worry about going berserk. Let's not worry about points. Let's just try to play some strong games. So we're gonna Scotch Gambit, e5, d5. I took. He would have taken there. That's no good. We take in the center. He has the choice of bishop d7 or bishop c5. We're taking. We're gonna castle. We're gonna play f3. We're gonna play. He goes back. We're playing f4, pushing him away again. We're gonna play bishop e3 and knight d2. And this position's pretty comfortable. If he goes here, we can still do knight d2 actually. Before we played c3, I think knight d2 is also fine. He goes here, we go here. d4, we just take his knight, so he can't do that immediately. He's going to take first. At d4, we play bishop f2. He didn't play d4 actually. That's interesting. Because usually they play d4 and bishop c3. But now I think we're playing c3, making d4 a little more difficult. He castles. We don't play f. We want to play f5 eventually. If you play queen f2, I kind of like queen f2, going after the c pawn. He pushes, then maybe or knight here. At bishop takes, a strong bishop in the center. Then it is f5, f6. Even f5 right now is our threat. We can't quite push right away though. We push right away, he's playing bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and we end up losing a pawn. We don't really want to take. I think we're going to let him take the pawn, but we do have to get our queen off this file, so it's not pinned anymore. Yeah, I would like to push, but I can't. Alright, so I guess queen g3. Pawn takes would happen. It's a pass pawn. It's a bit in danger. I think I'm playing pawn takes. Yeah, it's nice. Now the pawns are backing up. Now they're backing up each other. Could play bishop h6. Minus queen e7 though. You could play bishop g5, attacking the queen, maybe threatening bishop f6. I think we're going to leave things alone. This is a fine position. Maybe h4, h5, h6. Going to open his king up a little bit. h6 coming. Can't play h6 himself, or else I'm taking it. So h6 is coming. Going here, attacking the pawn. We have to defend that somehow. How can we defend and stay aggressive? We move our rook over. We get our bishop back. Alternate plays c5, we just take it. And h6 is still the threat. And really, if he pushes, yeah, h6. Rook f6, rook takes pawn takes. We're going to block me our own pieces. Rook f6, rook takes pawn takes, bishop f7. Rook takes, rook f1. I kind of like that. How about just queen g5 first? Let's not rush into anything. Just queen g5. It doesn't hurt. Now we're threatening rook f6. Rook takes, queen takes, and that's a lot better. So this is the real threat. That's the real threat. Do we play g4? I think we're playing g4. Don't see a good reason not to play g4. Chase the bishop around. Yeah, rook f6. Rook takes. Do we play pawn takes or do we play queen takes? I feel like pawn takes may be better. Queen takes, rook f8. Now if we can get f7 in there. Unfortunately, this bishop is blocking our strong squares, but that's all right. We will maintain all the defense. We want to play bishop f2 and trade bishop f2 right now. Rook takes, bishop takes. Get g5 in there. Gotta watch the clock. Playing g5 though. Okay, I think I'm taking him. Yeah, g5. Queen h3. Queen c7 check though, and I'm winning. So he can't leave the back rank. I do for sure he can't check this. Maybe bishop g3 coming. So he doesn't have queen g4 if I get my queen away. Taking. He's going to push though. Do this. Gotta be careful, however. He does a queen here, we have a bishop takes, and our bishop's coming back and defending. Still can't leave there, I'm checking, at least checking and winning. Let's get our king over, I think. Get our queen here. Check him there. Check. Move fast. Let's check him. Now we're pushing this pawn, actually. Alright, we won. We won one. GG's. GG's, I'll take it. That's a pretty solid win. I'll take it. 6 minutes left, so we're probably out of the running. You never know. Go berserk a few times. If we win fast enough, we could still do all right in the tournament. By the way, I'm probably going to stream around this time every day, similar stuff. So please follow if you're interested. I also have a YouTube channel. Oh, I got to play. I forgot I'm white. I have a YouTube channel and Instagram. I'm KingSora96. I've been posting some tactics on Instagram, so check that out too. If you're interested. And follow me on YouTube. I'm posting my streams there in case you missed them the first time. And also going to start uploading educational videos. Here, d6. I think this is looking great. This is looking so good. Let's check. I'm supposed to move his king. To defend this pawn, probably rook d1. b4, b5. I gotta watch my knight though. Maybe knight d4. I would like to get my queen over so I can castle. So that's the problem with queen e2, is that it did block in my bishop, but I think it's worth it to make sure he can never castle. So is it threatening this pawn? Let's go bishop here. Let's give up this pawn, forget about it, but now we're looking at this square. The knight's defending. We're also looking at this square though. So yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. If he takes here, probably knight e5. Most definitely knight e5. Threatening knight takes, queen e7 check. This bishop has a lot of trouble getting out. It does take this pawn though. Is that bad. We get a discovery, though. We'll see. This is getting interesting. We get some sort of discovery. Otherwise, in our main turn, knight takes queen e7. I'm sure he's thinking, can he play queen takes g6? I'm not sure. Can he play queen takes g6? He could do knight c5. He could play, I think knight takes here, queen takes, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm giving up too much material, though. Maybe just like bishop takes there. It's kind of bad, though. All right, knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes g7, rook takes. Let's do it. Just for the fun of it. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but I don't know. We're castling. Consider attacking his. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gonna resign. That's unfortunate. I should have seen that one coming. Let's even get one more game in. That's unfortunate. I probably should have gone for a different discovery than tried to castle. Because his king had moved. His piece did a hard time getting out, so I didn't have to force anything. I think I tried a little bit too hard to force something to happen. Let's get one more game in there. Because let's see, we're at 21. To get in the top 10 or to 23s, that's very doable. And we have to here. Oh, now we're playing like I'm white and he's like e4, so this is gonna look really weird. This is looking really, really weird, but no, I'm playing a Scotch Gambit. It's okay. This is so weird seeing this in reverse. This is so freaky. And this is really freaky. I'm gonna play bishop d2, so I'm taking. Pawn takes, then I castle. This is so weird to see. But it is the exact same thing. He played bishop takes. Usually he'll play pawn takes, but this is fine. So f5 is coming. I'm so freaked out by this. I can't even believe my eyes. Anyway, c3 solidifying, f4 is coming. Eventually, he's attacking my rook. I guess we can. We go up. Let's go up. Up seems better. Up and rook g3, still supporting f4. Rook g6 isn't so bad. Could do f4. It's f4 rushing though, knight there. g6, knight e5. Maybe it's rushing a little bit. Let's develop our pieces first. No need to rush anything. Pawn takes. Now we can play it. Now I can play it pretty comfortably. Yeah, f3 now. King's in some danger. Bishop ace queen take. Maybe queen b3, trading queens. Probably queen b3. Queen b3, knight c6, queen takes pawn takes knight c6. Going after the d pawn. Yep. Let's go here, going for the d pawn. We're gonna watch the a pawn. Oh, that's a nice discovery. Should have seen that one coming. So, alright, we're probably going to take here now and mess up my pawns. We can go for these pawns, though, so they're not so good. Yeah. Knight e5 is looking pretty good. Yeah, knight e5. Now I can get my king off the board. Let's check my king off the board. Let's go here. We have knight g4, but he's got rook takes So we're going here now, trying to take the h-pawn. Alright, I'll certainly do that. Now we're just winning. Right, now we're just winning. That was a strange choice. Certainly trading rooks. Going to get my king to... Yeah, I've got more than enough time to do this. I don't even have to be careful. Yeah, we're just simple. Check. Goes back, we go there. We could probably just check. Actually, that wasn't necessary. We just push. There, there. There, yeah. Let's cut him off. And 16 seconds is plenty of time to finish this. I could get a queen, but there's no need. Let's get our king in now. Yep. I'm not sure that counted in the tournament, but I'll... One game. How'd we do? 19th? Yeah, we had a few losses in there that weren't necessary, but I'd say overall it's a pretty fun tournament. We got a couple of interesting games in there. That's all I can ask for. I mean, you know, the online rating points don't really mean all that much. It's just about playing good games and learning. It just sounds going berserk. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, just strategically, you have to do it sometimes if you want to win the tournament. My dog is nuts. But, you know, I just prefer playing regular games. Let's see what we do now. If anybody watching who wants to play a game, feel free to send me a challenge. Otherwise, I might play a few rapid games. Just slow it down a little bit. But if anybody watching wants to challenge me, then uh-oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Anybody, any takers? If not, we'll play a rapid game. Actually, I'm going to come back in 1 second, refill my water bottle, and I'll do a rapid game. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Now let's play some rapid. A couple of games. Good, we have 10 minutes now, so we can take it slow. E6, we play 2 knights variation. What do you want? What do you want? So to play? He just wants to play. Oh, C5, alright. Play C3, transposing to a Sicilian now. D4, we're taking it. Then D4, I mean D5, we're taking on D4. This is just fine. Could go there. I don't know, just bishop E2 also. Pawn takes. Okay, we take here to make him move his bishop again. It's his castle. Then we have knight D2, knight B3 coming. Knight b2, go to knight b3. Chase the bishop away, then we got bishop g5 coming. Just developing pretty simple moves. And this is his biggest weakness, this pawn. It's isolated, which no pawns can defend it. So we're barricading it in. We think get our rooks to the center, maybe put a bishop somewhere more active, and then that will be the main plan. Let's put in some music. In fact, let's look at the most. What were my most played songs this year? Here we go. LC doesn't get banned. I love this song. It's kind of goofy, but I love it. What do you think? What are you thinking? What is this? So much of a casual atomic game. Is that one of you? I'm not that good at atomic chess. It's casual then. Yeah, atomic chess is hard. Maybe we could try it afterwards. Bishop c5 strikes are being strange. Let's go back. Queen b6, we're attacking the b7 pawn. I think this song is so much fun. How do I keep improving my position is the question, though. I think I'm liking bishop b5. Knight's attacking, bishop's attacking on this diagonal. And if I get my bishop to maybe a4, b3, that would be good. So he's got to defend. We go back, then I'm worried about knight takes. So I don't think we're going to go back. We don't want to take him. Don't want to go to d3. You have queen b3, but then still knight takes. Rook takes rook, bishop takes. We could always go back to e2. It's kind of not fun, though. Chess isn't always fun. Queen d3. I can't move his knight there. How about queen d3? Is that any good? Queen d3, knight f4. I'm playing queen d3. See what happens. Let's see, what song do I have next? Stream's still going, right? I haven't been kicked off for copyright yet. Okay, love this song. The very, very underrated Queen song. Just short, sweet, to the point. Love it. Am I taking now? Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight e5, maybe. Ordinary guy. Threatening takes. Alright, takes, queen takes, bishop takes, opens king up. Also just attacking the c6 pawn. Sunday. Blazing on a Sunday. This song's very fun. It's short. What more can you ask for? So I guess this is the second most listened to song. I believe it. Should have got next. Oh, this song's nice. Are we playing knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, knight? So if we play knight takes here, then bishop takes, knight takes, queen c7. That's no good. So I think we're doing this opening his king up. Yeah, and then knight f5. Then a queen here, queen there, check, something like that. I like this. I love this actually. Why don't you try? Does anyone know who this song's about? Before they say his name? Have they said his name yet? Give you bonus points if you tell me. Check, it doesn't really do anything though. Check him here. But that also doesn't do anything. How about knight e3, knight f4? Look at the f6 and h6 squares. Yeah, who's the artist? Anybody? Can't go here, it's pinned. Do we just get a rook off the file? Rook here, rook there, rook there. I think I'm gonna do that. Because he has this file dominated, so it's not so much point just trying to maintain it. Now, can I upload this video to YouTube or I'll get some sort of copyright strike? I don't know. Find out. I drew it like h3 at some point, I think. Just so to get back where I made it. Do it right now. We'd go here. He's moving his rook there, though. To lift our rook up. Yeah, sure. Why not? Rook g4. So this would make sense stopping me. Doubling up, though. He can't play c5 anymore, or else I'll be able to take this pawn. Knight f5. Good checkmate. Then I'll play king h2. I think that's pretty safe. Maybe he's starting f5 himself. And knight f5 looks very appealing. Just limiting his position. He checks me. I could take it. I really could take it, actually. Maybe I would take. But I also can play king h2. Oh, I love this song, too. Jason Becker. If no one's ever heard of Jason Becker, look up Jason Becker. Very, very talented and inspirational musician. So if I play rook takes... If I go king here... I think maybe I like where my rook is. Let's play rook takes. King h2. He could check me. If I'm playing g3... I could do g3. Don't see compelling reason not to play g3. It's like rook here, rook takes, bishop takes, queen h5. We might have something like that. Let's try it. Not quite. Is he plays king? Yeah. It's king g8. This isn't a bad move though. It just kind of doesn't do anything. Maybe it looks scary though. Scare him into making a mistake. Queen h5 is good. It attacks the f7 pawn actually. So queen f5 is a threat. Can't do knight takes though. Queen takes queen. Do we have knight takes bishop? No. If we move our knight, then the h pawn is defended by his queen. So he's pulling it. Okay, let me chat back up. We have 4 threatening rook takes. We could have like, I'm gonna think. Rook takes. Obviously, if bishop takes was winning. King. King g8 though. Actually, king g8. Are we actually in trouble now? Knight d5. I think knight c4 would be a get out of jail free card just in case. Rook takes king g8. He goes like rook h8. Go to knight e7. Knight d5 is actually not good. Rook takes knight takes rook takes c2. Yeah, I might have made a mistake. Yeah, rook h6, king g8. That's, I guess he's going to do it. This is pretty safe though. We do have maybe, what, knight e7. Bishop takes, queen, check, bishop back, rook there. Actually, let's try this. It's a bit crazy. Might just work though. Never know. Might just work. This might just work actually. Bishop takes, check. Loses king up, queen 8 is made. Bishop f8, rook h8, king takes, queen takes, and we have a perpetual maybe? Rook takes. Actually, rook takes. What's that plan at rook takes? So I plan now. What's my master plan? I was thinking of queen takes, but it's bishop takes. That's no good. Or we could do a rook back. Now with rook here. Now queen takes f6, bishop g7. I think we're just doing this. Threatening queen takes f6. And threatening rook check. So we at least saved ourselves. We sacrificed a piece. Oh, I like this song too. Gotta do a rook here, and gotta do it threatening queen takes f6, then queen h6. This goes here, we can go back. check and a king over rook h4 check. Queen h6 is there? Queen h6 f5 maybe. Still gonna do it. Doesn't matter. Rook here. Have to. Can't go queen there. We play queen takes queen. King f8. Then we're playing queen h5. We're going to take the f pawn. Not like, if you haven't never heard of him, we have Roy Orbison, sort of pre-Elvis. I'm not a big Elvis fan. He's a talented singer. What? Alright, he moved. Queen here's the plan. We're going to take the pawn. He's taking here. Oh, it surprised me. I didn't know he's taking my queen. This is what it is, you know. Do I go here? No, I think. Yeah, I kind of made a mistake in here. Well, look at the computer afterwards. Dog is nuts. What's wrong? What's wrong? Let's go here, attack this pawn. Let's take it. Gotta go back here, attacking this pawn now. We can still win this. This is not completely lost yet. Push this pawn. Okay, we're attacking it. He checks me. No, actually. Okay, get everything up. Can't take. Push here, there. Push here. We won. Don't know if we deserved it, but I mean, we did it. Jesus, we did it. Definitely go to the analysis board. How do we, there it is. So this is a draw, makes sense. Let's start at the very beginning. This is all pretty regular and nothing too exciting yet. What do you think, queen d3? Yeah, very even, which I think is fair. It does like this, though. Yeah, it likes this idea. Oh, it just like bishop takes first, which makes sense. Really? Check. Likes this? I don't think it really likes that. So really, bishop takes, knight takes, queen c7. Oh, now I have queen takes d4. All right, that makes sense. I guess it's the same thing we played in the game, except we have more pieces on the board to attack with. So this, it also likes this though. It prefers queen g4. Oh, so we just get a pawn. This tactic where we take my queen, take with the knight, takes bishop, we take his queen. So now, okay. Right now it likes knight f5. I think it makes sense. Just less passive. Prefers knight rook f4. Maybe rook f4 makes sense. Is that we want our rook here anyway, then maybe we're threatening. Could go to the pin somehow though. It also likes this move. Okay, really, yeah, queen f4 is our big mistake. So right now it prefers queen f5, which I definitely prefer too. Because we're hitting the f7 pawn. You get like rook e7. Let's rook f4. Let's see exactly what we're doing here though. I guess we're just getting all these pawns. Yeah, attacking, I guess. Getting everything. Yeah, that makes sense. So our big mistake was queen here because of rook e4. So it likes the line that we played. And actually, it's when we sacrifice a piece, but it only gives us a -1 evaluation. I think we're going to skip this song for now. There's some choice language in it. It's a good song, though. That's a skip right here. I love this song. It's featured in Mr. Bean's Holiday. But it prefers rook takes. This is better. I like this. It's slightly more aggressive. But now it really doesn't like it, yeah. Rook there, forcing a rook trade would have been bad. Yeah, now we're just bad. But I mean, is it time? We got away with something. Yeah, so the key moment was, this was really the key moment of the game. Oh, before this, I mean, a little before this. This is the key moment. Is that queen h5 was a necessary move here. Yeah, I actually trapped my queen in. That was a fun game, though. That is the key moment. Another key moment, I'd say, was that I should have played bishop takes instead. He's now gets the extra knight to attack with. And then his pawns will start falling. Oh, you want to play from tension? A good game. A probably good stopping point. Thanks everybody for watching. Once again, if you're not already following, please follow. I'll probably stream about this time every day. Otherwise, thanks everybody. I'll see you later.